Make sure not to leave the key behind, otherwise it would truly be an abandoned mine key. So, here we are in the mine, and more crabs. So I'm not exactly familiar with the layout of this place, so we'll just see what we can do. It's a murder crab! Has 1.5 times weakness to every element. May call for backup, drops a monster carapace, which makes sense, it's a crab. But boy, it looks like Joshua's the only one who will be able to do much to it physically. I think we can get away with it this time because there's only one of it. And yeah, it only drops only gives you one experience. So let's see, we have a path there, and one there. So we'll go this way. Fight another crab. Or 3 more crabs if you prefer. Now, is it weak to non-elemental magic too, is the question. It seems like it would be. But, I don't know. Well, that worked. Seems like Hellgate does some pretty decent damage anyway.
We're good to go.
And again, Earth and Water Sepith, which we don't really need. Oh, I didn't get a preemptive that time. Okay, you stab the crab. And you drop rocks on the crab. And you throw fireballs at the crab. Yep, that worked pretty nicely. See, another thing about Trails of Cold Steel is that there are multiple types of physical damage as well as elemental damage. And enemies don't have weaknesses to them the same way that they do elements. But one of the game mechanics, if enemies can be more vulnerable to certain types of physical damage, and that can give you other benefits. But we're here to talk about Trails in the Sky, not Trails of Cold Steel. So I suppose that's a discussion for another time. Called for backup. I guess I could be using Joshua's crafts too. And a Miss Ariel. I mean, Hellgate does do more damage and it'll still hit them both, but Ariel costs less EP. I'm just gonna have her move because I want those crabs to stay within the radius of this. I guess the elemental weakness really does make a difference because that doesn't seem like it's actually doing any more damage than the basic spells. Okay, you can't do anything with that. Another crab. They're actually running out of VP surprisingly quickly. But can't we ever face enemies that are weak to physical attacks? And why can't Estella ever get any decent crafts? So we have another path split. I wonder if this is the dungeon I was thinking of, when I was talking about stuff back in the prologue mine with the miners and stuff. Anyway, this is a dead end, so we don't care about it. This place is confusing. I should have been looking at the compass. Excuse me, where are we? What are we doing? Where are we going? And why am I in this handbasket? Well, it's been a surprisingly long time since we've seen this, so here goes. I should actually check the monster manual on these. What do they even drop? Let's see. I forgot what they were called already. Right, murder crabs. Monster carapace. Level 11. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother fighting these things. They pretty much just drain my EP and that's it. Or use up my EP, rather. Can't tell if that's the same bridge as before or not. But that's an area change. Shoot. I didn't mean to come here this early. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food provisions and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Rather that, Kyle. Kyle. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that, aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We gotta figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away again. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there. So much for the element of surprise. So much for the text box pointing in the right place. Who in that... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The flames of justice! The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived! Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones who Josette had a run-in with back in Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. I'll say we were supposed to explore the dungeon more. It can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early. What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly. Now hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only the three of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, bandit boy? So you're not involved with the others then, huh? Then that simplifies things. Let's get 'em, boys. Cue boss battle. So, let's see. We have Sky Bandit, Sky Bandit, Sky Bandit, Kyle, and Sky Bandit. One of these things is not like the others. Kyle, number 2 man of the Capua household, his smoke bombs are blinding, and he's quite agile. And he only gives us 2 experience and no items. A stingy man indeed. Well, we'll see how he likes Hellgate. And now we get to use Earthwall in combat for the first time. And it's gonna miss Estelle. Actually, wait. If I move her here... Manipulation of areas of effect. God dang it, you ruined it again. Well, at least that got 4 of them. Yeah, I really wanted to hit everybody with that, but that's not how it worked. So, max guard. Now, Estelle, or not Estelle, everybody but Estelle can completely ignore the next attack that they get hit by. Wow, those guys don't have a lot of HP, do they? Trying to check how far down Kyle was, but 501 HP, okay. Well, I mean, he's not going to be vulnerable. Well, actually, maybe that would be better. Probably should have flickered him, actually. That would have delayed the bomb. Not that it'll matter since we have Earthwall up, but... boy, what do I want to do? Actually, I'm just going to leave Estelle there. Because you want that to hit all of them. So, that's 3 bandits down. And your bomb did nothing. Congratulations. Stab the little one. Again, the petrification triggered on an enemy that was gonna die anyway. Wow, just going for Estelle with all the status effects here, yeah. Well, yeah, these enemies are not terribly high on the defense department, So, hey, we got some more fire sepith, nice. And we got a poison quartz. Ow, you guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Josette got beat by you 3. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. Ha ha ha, you really don't know anything, do you? What was that you called yourselves? League of the Exceptionally Dim or something? You making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! Here we go again. What is this? You've got to be kidding me. Another smoke screen? Ha 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 ha. Guess we should have equipped blind protection. It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, bracers. Ow, 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 some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. It looks like it was a typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once but twice now that they've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara, quit acting like it was all your fault. We were responsible for letting them get away, too. If we got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. Yeah, like finish exploring the mine. Well, well, you sound like you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to take back the airliner, so how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. Right. So let's see. Is there anything of note in the area? I would assume not. So, what happens if we just try to go back into the mine? Aw. Okay, we'll investigate the airliner. Wow, it's pretty barren here. Well, they didn't steal the forklift, at least. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to make off with it all. At least judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Okay. I wonder what this is. It's the orbital engine control panel. It looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely stopped. So, checking to see... Okay. Here's a lift car. It looks like the same type as those at the landing port. The Sky Bandits probably used this to move the cargo. Also, this music is not terribly fitting for this. Okay, nothing over there, nothing over there. Looks like this is the captain's seat. If these are any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone, and why the airship steering wheel looks like an actual old-fashioned ship steering wheel. I mean, I know it's called an airship, but it seems like almost every vehicle that's not a car or something like that is a ship. Airship, spaceship. I mean, think about how many things are called ships that aren't ships. Anything up here? I forgot, this was the captain's area, right? No, it wasn't. That was on the previous floor. Here's the window where you can get a nice view. It's bright in here. Is it Estelle bright in here? There's a lot of light shining into this place. Anything out the back? No, that just leads to the same place, so... up another floor we go. And absolutely nothing? Okay. Well, we've investigated the airship. Now what? I feel like I should have gotten an event flag there. So what are we missing? We got the forklift. There's nothing here. We got that. Maybe there is something else we were supposed to do outside. I don't think there's anything else in here to check out. Yeah. Oh, wait. A plant. This poor potted plant doesn't look like it's gonna make it. Bunch of plant murderers. It probably hasn't been watered for days. Aww. Not the plants. No, seriously. So we already went out here. Oh, there we go. We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility the passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandits airship. But the Sky Bandits airship is smaller. How'd they all fit? And then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue is completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped, which means that the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbit gradually recharges over time. I'm pretty sure that violates the laws of physics, specifically conservation of energy. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide the airliner here, then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to... Oh gosh, which one actually is this? Yes, that's exactly right. From my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place, maybe 10 to 15 arch in size. In short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandits airship could land. Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? That seems like a likely place for the Sky Bandits' hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's the possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation. Because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we should go crawling back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lugren. We should be able to contact the Haken Gate if we use the orbital telephone. I think what you mean is, for the time being, let's explore the mine, because we did the boss earlier than we were supposed to. Huh? Well, what the heck? Great, now this was something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad, since they've saved us the trouble of having to contact them. Yeah, except they probably think we're the ones who did it now. We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids are the Sky Bandits? Well, the girl does look shifty. Hey now, that's just rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see this shiny emblem on my chest? Humph, the bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. Ah, General Morgan, how we missed you. Not. General Morgan? Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. And you chose now, instead of 5 minutes ago. Who would have thought the lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happened to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. And there are no hostages to be found here. Looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. That makes no sense. Wait a minute here, how about you cut with the crap? My thoughts exactly! Alright men, take them into custody.